So today I'm going to be lifting the Mazda MX5 Mark 1. The lift kit that I'm using today is a Paco Motorsport 3-inch lift kit. It's basically a spacer that goes in the bottom, just underneath the shock and the front and back. So I don't get any extra suspension travel, just the extra ride height. I have loads planned for the car. I have like fender flares, bucket seats, roll cage, everything's going into this car. So next, after I do the 3-inch lift kit, I'll be looking for a set of wheels and all-terrain tyres. So today I'm just going to be installing the lift kit. Hopefully it's not too hard. These are the spacers here for the 3-inch lift kit. No idea which is for front or which is for back. They're both powder coated. So that would go into where the original struts would go, I think, and then they'll now go in here at the top. Back the car up, pull out the suspension and try put these spacers in. Okay, so next is I'm gonna just take off the back struts here. I have the two pieces here for the lift kit. I'm not sure which is back and which is front, so I'm probably gonna jack up the front, take the front wheel off and just compare the two, put them in, fit them in place and see which fits better, what sort of way. I think at the moment I'm thinking that this is supposed to go in somehow like that, maybe. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. So I'm gonna jack up the front and I'm going to take all the struts out, just the bottom, try push this down, try slip it in if I can. Hopefully I don't have to take off the top mounts and take the whole thing out of the car because that'd be a bit messy. So I'm going to go ahead, jack up the front, take them all out and test fit the lift kit and see which side I can figure out it goes on which. One of the things with this install is that the end links of the sway bar have to be left undone because the whole hub's going to be down so much lower that it would just affect the travel of the suspension. So I'm going to go ahead, undo these. I have the bolt out for the bottom strut and I'm going to push the whole hub down and try put in the spacer. I have everything out now. The roll bar end links are out. And then the bolt here from the bottom of the strut is out. So what I figured out is I think it goes in like this. So it just sits in and this bolts into the top here. So I'm going to go ahead, throw this in, see how it works, if it looks okay. After a good half hour messing around with it, I tried spring compressors, tried undoing the bolt down here. This one I couldn't undo. So in the end, I think it's called the upper control arm, undone that. So hopefully now I can just push this into place, throw the bolt in, jack it back up and then do it 3 more times. Yes!
Day 2.
Kit is now finally installed. Done it over the space of 2 days, probably like 4 or 5 hours each day. It was mainly just figuring out what to disconnect to get the whole wishbone, the whole assembly to go down so low, because the spacer is increasing the height by 3 inches. The The rear was easy enough, the front probably took a bit longer. So all I have to do now is put the wheels on and then we'll have a look at the ride height's gonna be. Okay, so finally, after figuring out a way to jack it up, this jack here, and then I was able to remove the jack stand here by jacking it up underneath with a load of sketchy pieces of wood. So I'm going to lift this one down first. Let's see if we touch the ground. Ooh. And this one. Ooh. Oh, that is mad. So I have to jack down the other side so it actually will look a bit higher. This side has jack stands on it, so it will look a little bit higher. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one out. Okay, so my pieces of wood came in handy again. Go and let down, this is the right hand side now. Ooh. Height of that. The alignment actually isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Rear is actually okay, the front isn't the best. That's a positive camber. Lifted, lowered, lifted, lowered.
Something.
Bad noises.
This is getting tuned really well. We're in the jungle now, boys.
It's alright, I could it. I can't drive on it properly.